Let's talk about subject and predicate simplified. We will have the simple and complete subjects as well as the simple and complete predicate. Okay, so just a review, guys. A sentence is a set of words that expresses a complete thought and composed of subject and predicate. By the way, do not be confused because we usually hear predicate. When we say predicate, it refers to a verb meaning to affirm or declare. But when we are referring to the part of a sentence, we are actually talking about predicate. Okay? Please say this with me. Predicate. Okay. Now, before we move on, let's try this one. Let's take the challenge. So, read the sentence and identify the parts. The green and yellow wall catches the child's attention. So, for number 1, identify or write down the simple subject. Number 2, complete subject. Number 3, simple predicate. Number 4, complete predicate. Okay, done. Let's check your answers. So the given sentence is the green and yellow wall catches the child's attention. What's the simple subject here? So it's the wall. Wall. Complete subject, the green and yellow wall. Simple predicate, catches. Complete predicate, catches the child's attention. Okay, ma'am, what if I did not include the article the here? Well, you missed something, so that would render your answer wrong because it's actually needed there to have it as the complete subject. Okay? Alright, now let's talk about the subject. This is the first important part of the sentence. What is a subject? It's the doer of the action. It's what's being talked about. And it tells what the sentence is about. It could either be a noun or a pronoun. So just a review. A noun is a name of a person, place, thing, event, state, and can either be singular or plural. And a pronoun is a substitute of a noun. Now let's take a look at these sample sentences. The nurses assist the doctors. So the nurses is plural. Okay, so it's a noun. And then we have the second sentence, they take vital signs of the patient. They is a pronoun, a plural pronoun actually, referring to the nurses. Because we have mentioned earlier on, pronouns are substitutes for nouns. We cannot substitute the plural nurses with a singular pronoun. That's why we have they, which is plural. Okay? So what's being talked about in the subject, in the sentence rather? So it's the nurses and they. They are the doer of the action. All right. Looking at the pronoun, so we have singular and plural. Please do not be confused here. Singular could either be he, she, it, I, or you. But I and you are, have special cases because they always take plural verbs. But here they are considered as singular. But when put in a sentence, do not forget they take plural verbs. So plural pronouns are we and they. Okay. Let's have the simple subject. So a simple subject is just the noun core or the pronoun itself. While a complete subject includes all information about the subject or the noun core. So anything about the subject, the article, and other complements or descriptors. And yeah, it has all the descriptions. Okay, that's why it's complete. Let's identify the simple subject and the complete subject in the following sentences. Number 1, Melissa buys grocery items every Thursday. 2. Many meetings begin with a prayer. 3. The girl in a pink dress smiles at her friends. 4. His classmate's friend Sarah reads history books every day. Okay, so in the first sentence, we have here the noun, name of a person, Melissa. So Melissa functions as the simple subject and at the same time the complete subject. Okay, so it's green, and then since it's also the complete subject, it's also orange. Okay, but we cannot put green and orange at the same time, but it's understood that Melissa is the only subject here. Okay, number 2, many meetings begin with a prayer. So many meetings. If we're going to look for the simple subject, it's just meetings. Okay, adding many meetings, now we have the complete subject. Number 3, the girl in a pink dress. What are we talking about? Are we talking about the dress or the girl? So the simple subject here is girl. And then the complete subject is the girl in a pink dress. Remember, the noun core plus the descriptors all are put or included in the complete subject. And number 4, his classmate's friend Sarah. So what are we talking about? The friend, the classmate, or Sarah? So Sarah here is the simple subject, and the complete subject is his classmate's friend Sarah. Okay, understood, guys? So please do not be confused. Remember, the subject is what's being talked about or the doer of the action in the sentence. Okay? Now, let's take a look at the pronouns as subject. First sentence is, she exercises daily. So the pronoun here is she, acting as the subject. In number 2, they go to the campus library every afternoon. So here the pronoun they acts as the subject or functions as the subject. And in number 3, or the sentence, I arrange my school things before bedtime. So the subject here is the pronoun I. So please do not forget that these pronouns are the simple subjects and the complete subjects at the same time. Okay? Now let's talk about the second important part of a sentence, and that is a predicate. A predicate is comprised by either verb or verb phrase plus all the information about the subject. Do not forget that a verb expresses an act, occurrence, or state of being. Okay, simple predicate is either just the verb or the verb phrase. And then complete predicate, it includes all information about the subject. Let's take a look at these examples. We have this sentence earlier on, so let's take this again. The nurses, this time let's talk about the predicate. So, action. Anything that has to do with the acts of the subject. This time, the predicate, complete predicate is assist the doctors. Okay? You have there the verb assist plus all information about the subject, the doctors. Assist the doctors. And then we have here, they take vital signs of the patient. So complete predicate, take vital signs of the patients. We have here the verb take plus all the information about the subject. Okay? So it's very important that we be able to identify the verbs or verb phrase of the sentence. Let's have this. Let's identify the simple predicate and the complete predicate. Number 1, Melissa buys grocery items every Thursday. So this is the same sentence that we did have in our discussion of the subject. 2, many meetings begin with a prayer. 3, the girl in a pink dress smiles at her friends. 4, his classmate's friend Sarah reads history books every day. Okay, so which is the simple predicate? It's buys. This is the verb. And then the complete predicate, buys grocery items every Thursday. For number 2, many meetings begin with a prayer. The simple predicate is begin, and the complete predicate is begin with a prayer. For number 3, the girl in a pink dress smiles at her friend. So the simple predicate is smiles, and then the complete predicate is smiles at her friends. For the 4th sentence, his classmate's friend Sarah reads history books every day. So the simple predicate here is reads, and then the complete predicate is reads history books every day. Okay, notice guys that, the simple predicate signals the start of, the complete predicate in these sample sentences. But in some cases, it's not like that, okay? When we do have the complex sentences or the irregular sentences. Alright, remember guys that an incomplete sentence is a fragment and it does not express a complete thought. So, if we construct a sentence, our purpose is to express a complete idea, and therefore, there should be the presence of the complete parts, the subject and the predicate, so that we really communicate the complete idea. Okay, so thank you so much guys. I hope this lesson helps you improve your English. Don't forget to subscribe and have fun learning!